Alright. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Instead of playing Dishonored again and continuing through with that, we're gonna switch off because today is the release day for Star Wars Battlefront 2's new progression update, which one of my very first streams was playing the beta to this game. I believe it was the beta. No, actually it was not. It was a 10-day early release period on this game that you could get through EA Access. I went and got a free week of EA Access and then decided to play it out just a little bit, give it a shot to see if I wanted to pick it up. And I talked about why people were upset, why people were unhappy, what they wanted, what they expected, what they didn't get, how they felt, and the mass loss of pre-orders the game saw. And personally, if you watched the video, my opinions were different from that of the masses before the game came out. A lot of people dropped pre-orders like, I don't want it, I don't want microtransactions, these need to stop. And then they did, they stopped them, and everything since then in the release of the game has led all the way up to this, here, now, today. So, in the old system, there were microtransactions that they eventually canceled where you could buy crystals to buy these things called crates. Well, now you earn crates. I don't believe there's a way to purchase crates except for the ones that hold cosmetic items, similar to that of Overwatch. But what the other big shift is in their classes system. So originally, you would get cards from those crates, and those cards were your star cards. So you can see here, I've got all these star cards from when I played before in crates. And now I've got these level locked star cards that you get when you use skill points. And you gain skill points by playing the characters now in multiplayer. So no more of the crafting parts to upgrade everything that take forever to obtain. No more of the I don't have enough things to use to get what I want. This guy's got a better version even though he's a lower level because he got lucky in the crates or because he wanted to buy a couple. Like, none of that stuff. It's all straight level grind now. It's a more linear progression system, which is going to be really nice. It's going to be very similar to old dice games. I can't say old dice games. Other dice games, similar to Battlefield, where in Battlefield you gain class progression. The only difference is, well, you get skill points to use on your star cards instead of getting things like C4 and gadgets and all that. You will also get weapons based on kills again. So you have to get like 400 assault kills for the last assault rifle. All of those other things. So we're going to just kind of play around a bit, get the new system rolling, see what it's like, see how it is. This, all in all, I thought was a really fun game. I thought it worked out really well and played well. But we're going to make sure that all is well for everyone. Because I heard a lot of people actually started picking up their copies of this game. Who went out and were like, okay, I'm actually going to go get this game now that I've seen what EA is going to do. People have been frustrated the past couple of months with EA because they've been like, we can't give you a roadmap, because I guess there was an issue with EA being a traded company. They can't provide anything more than a quarter away from happening. So, since the roadmap would have gone too far, they couldn't provide that information since it's an openly traded company, was I think what I read. Star Killer Base. This one's going to be fun. Now, I don't know if anyone here has ever played this game before, or anyone that ends up watching this has ever played this game before, but it's really interesting. I think it worked out well comparatively to the classic Star Wars Battlefront 2 seen on, I believe it was Xbox 360 or original Xbox, maybe both. As well as on PlayStation 2, which is where I played a fuck ton of that game. It was such a good game, such well done, like, complexity to its maps. So originally I played the heavy a lot, so we're going to keep playing the heavy and try to check to see what I can do with that here. It's been a little while since I played this game. Maybe 2-3 months since I played this game last, just because it got all the backlash. And a lot of people stopped playing it, and the grind was so intense and so heavy. So I figured I would just stop, wait for the progression update to come back. I've been keeping up with Star Wars Battlefront updates on Twitter. That has helped me figure out, hey, this is when this is coming, so gonna do this. This is the Galactic Assault gameplay if you haven't played. It's straight just all-out war, similar to any other DICE military-based game. Still love the fucking art of this game. I'm a longtime Star Wars fan, so you can believe that my opinions are a little biased just because I love the franchise and everything about it, all that. But I still think it became a genuinely good game. Ooh, that's new. They reduced the fire time on the supercharged sentry. It's nice. I guess they've probably done a lot of balancing since I last played this, just because there was so much that they could do. And that dev team has been in constant motion. Talking about they've provided open heart surgery to a living game and have made it something that they can be really proud of. Ow, I'm gonna fucking run over. Darth Tortugas. Speeder available, what the fuck? This is new. Oh, max number in play. Alright. Let's go ahead and run assault for a little bit, I guess.
Well, grab another bomb and get moving.
So yeah, it seems like we're seeing a couple more level 1s here and there that have just recently picked up the game and are looking to enjoy it, which is it's really nice to see. Glad to know that the player base is coming back. We're going to have a good number of people in this game again. Especially because this game needed to do well after what happened with the first one. The first one was such a well-done multiplayer game with nowhere to go in the end of it. Like, the combat was fun, it felt Star Wars-y, there were upgrades in it that you could get. But at the end of the day, like, it just went nowhere. Ooh, there you are. Whew. I haven't used the assault class in a long time. Oh, got me. Oh, yeah, I got vanguarded by him too. Speeder available. I think I also have a spaceship available, if they are not all taken. Of course they're all taken. Damn it. I'm not going to take a speeder. I'd rather take the X-Wing. I rarely played the Specialist. I played the Specialist basically to get to the second weapon because I couldn't play it with the first weapon that well. But the Heavy was always my favorite. I don't know why, because I've never been much of the Heavy player in any other game. Like, if you catch me playing Battlefield, I'm always the Assault, I'm always the Sniper. Like, nothing with the big gun that just puts bullets down. Oh shit, okay. Just puts bullets down range. I think something I might do from time to time is actually come back and play games like this that got a really bad reputation really early on and them being released. Thief had a bad reputation early on, which I have. What else? Halo Wars 2 got a lot of backlash, which I also have. There's a lot of games that have come out that people have been like, I don't want to buy that because it looks like shit, or they did this, or they did that have become actually fun games, or were not as bad as originally stated. Which makes it worthwhile to think that it'd be fun to go back and kind of play them, test the waters a little bit. Goodbye. Shit. On the hill. Blurg. Is spaceship ready yet? No, max number in play still. Officer class is also pretty fun. It's just like support based. You give a boost to your teammates in an area, they get extra health, you charge in, you kill shit, and then you die. It's about the sum up of most of the Star Wars games. We're not even getting a beachhead here, which is kind of rare for a Galactic Assault. Usually you get through this first objective section before they rally and stop you, because you go from this objective section is 2, which you do have to get both, but you go to a single objective, which is much, much harder to take. Got him. Nice. Woo! Don't, ow. Yeah, he killed me.
They disarmed the bomb. We lost the fuel supply.
So we're not gonna win this one.
Need to guard those things better. Work as a team.
Yeah, I figured I'd take a break from my usual single-player game stuff. Just because Dishonored is such a bleak game. It's so sad and dreary to play, even though the storyline is really good. But I tried going for that whole no kill run, but that did not work. I think I got a kill within the first 20 to 30 minutes. Not even, probably the first like 10 minutes. I ended up killing somebody. Okay, so there's the skill section there. So it looks like you gain a decent amount of skill points because that was a really bad round. It was a really short round. Looks like it was only about like 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes. So it looks like you gain skill points at a pretty nice rate. Because that's the XP bar, you figure you play really well, you get more. Oh, and you have a personal rank, which I forgot about. Never paid much attention to the personal rank because it didn't affect a whole lot except for how upgraded you could make your star cards. Which I think you could get max upgrade at like about 20 or 25. So it's really, you don't have to play the game that much to get to that point. The only other major thing this game did that I'm really happy with is it has its base campaign, which was, it was short, it was brief, it was not the story everyone expected, but it was still a really well done storyline that provided a lot of color to the in-betweens of like episode 6 and episode 7, in my opinion anyway. Followed up with a free DLC put in an update campaign with the main character and her daughter, where it's even more color to the rise of the First Order and adds a lot to knowing what was going on and what happened and who did what and where, what the strike forces were like, how the fighting was, like all the whole 9 yards were there. I might go back and play them one day just because they were really, in my opinion, they worked out really well. They were really good. And they were effective and ran their storylines really well. Group full deploy. Heavies and assaults. Yavin's a fun map. It's a difficult map for both sides if one side has like the skill advantage.
Contain priceless intelligence. Lord Vader wants them seized immediately. Most of the rebels fled after destroying the Death Star, but a special forces crew remains on site urging fire. We'll need to secure the base before they finish. Start by destroying the enemy's turbo laser emplacement. Explosives have been provided.
Yeah, the game is just, it's so skill based because your weapons are all pretty much the same. Like, it's no weapon that I use for the heavy is going to do more damage than any weapon anyone else uses, you know? It's all just, I'm more accurate, I shot more, I shot less, all of that. So if one side has the skill advantage or one side spreads themselves too thin, anything can make a difference. Because, like, I use the DC-15 LE, which is actually only the second heavy machine gun, and I have the first 3. Which, the first one's in rotation. It's similar to the Battlefield 3 days, where you didn't have a base weapon that you used. You had a base weapon for each faction that you used. Ooh, that's a flashbang. Ooh, they upped the stun on that flashbang. Look at how long that is. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Hi there, everybody. Yeah, you can see how the flank routes are. Like, we're not attacking that one, so they're spreading out, trying to come around. This guy here. A melee is very difficult because it's like 2 to 3 hits for a melee kill.
West turbo laser charge
Woo.
is nearly powered.
Okay, it's friendly. Alright, so we took this one. But as you can see, we still didn't get the other two. We got 70 troops left. I don't know how the reinforced system works. I don't think we get reinforcements until we take all of them. Which is probably the case. It makes the most sense that way. I'm going to try to plant the explosive here, but I'm going to die. Ah, they got me. Oh, he's hiding in the corner. Nice. Armor available. Time to play that ATST game. Terrible with it, but let's go. Level 1 ATST. Yeah, you can tell that I never used armor. I always have been trooper-based. Even in Battlefield games, I've always been... I play the ground troops. I don't take the tanks unless I'm with friends. And even when I do take the tanks, they drive. I don't know if I can really get down and in there or not. Help protect it.
Imminent detonation in the courtyard.
Doesn't look like I can, but I'm gonna try. Oh, they took it down. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fit in there.
Initiating countdown.
Alright, so we're gonna go to that one then. Yeah, there is a little sprint thing. Move a little bit faster here to the points. Oh, we got 2 ATSTs now. Reinforcements are here, friends. Move around the flank. You can't play this game in first person. I don't know what it's doing when I press down on the D-pad by like lowering my health.
Reach the east turbo laser. No one can disarm those charges.
Just gotta light up in the trees. The snipers love to sit in these trees. You can get like thermal binoculars, and they really help you to spot all of the snipers that like to hide. Ow. Quit that.
Rebel commander on the battlefield.
Alright, so that means someone's here. I don't know who's here though, because it doesn't tell you until you find them. There was a thing that I don't know if it was intentional, but as the enemy team, after a certain amount of time in game, you'd hear the voice lines of whoever was spawning in on each side, so you'd know, instead of it being a surprise.
Command sent us an ally. Now arriving.
Oh, it doesn't even tell us who we get. I don't know where you are. Anything in this area, though? Our player damaged. Wow, we might not even take this one. Like most games, this is obviously stacked in the defense's side, just because the defense always has an easier time. You have a concentrated area, you don't have to spread out. You can find a place to hole up, you don't have to advance. Anything you do by that is by choice. Which is really useful, I think, in a game type like this, where the enemy has to push and it's 20 on 20. I don't know where that Wookiee went. Just because if we don't push, we lose. If they don't push, they win. I see you down there. It's actually pretty difficult to use, I'm not gonna lie. It's also because I probably have never even used this before once. God, we got it.
Until the target is destroyed, do not leave the area.
Got him. I got one. Counts. Counts. Yeah, that's game.
The rebels have erased.
Oh, there they are. They got Ray. This Darth Tortugas guy is like A1 player. My armor almost hit level 2. Nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with what the DICE dev team could pull off with this game, because they did not deserve everything they got when the game came out, because it's really difficult to work in the video game industry. It's difficult to pour long, long working hours into everything you do for a game, only for people to come out and be like, this is garbage. I don't want what you handed me. And especially as video games become more and more expensive to create, and microtransactions become a regularity in games because they need a way for secondary revenue, it's just, how can you justify continuing to want to make a game for everyone, putting in all of this time and effort, and then nobody wants to get it? Like, the heavy loss on pre-order sales could have killed this game in the water like it killed Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, it almost completely killed BioWare. Or, I believe it was the Montreal division of BioWare, which is now part of EA Motive, who did this game. They're, like, merging them, I believe, was last I heard. Because BioWare is not completely gone, but, because obviously Anthem is still its IP. And Anthem has been delayed till 2019. Which, that might have been a strategic move more than anything as well, not even just because on the page of BioWare and wanting to have it ready in time and have a good game, but also if they had a fall release date, they would not want to release a new IP project after what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda at the same time as Red Dead 2, which is slated to release in the fall of this year, I believe. Other little things, I don't know if I mentioned, there was on Amazon Italy a listed release date of April 20-something, late April, for a Modern Warfare 2 remaster from Call of Duty. Not sure if it's actually going to be a thing that happens, if it was maybe just a mishap or whatever happened to it happened. But I saw on, I think, from IGN that it would be one of the shortest windows between announcement and release we've seen in quite some time for video games. Whew. Fall back here. Oh, hello. So if that's true, that game comes out, it's going to be a smash hit. Absolutely crazy smash hit. As Modern Warfare 2 is highly regarded as one of the best Call of Duty games ever released. The age-old debate is, we know COD 4 was good. We know Call of Duty World at War was good. What was better? Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2? Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2? Like, what one was better? The games just have so much nostalgia in them, especially for the gaming community now that's coming to be older, that grew up on those games, and the older community that ran out of games to play because those games went out of style. It opens up so many avenues for something new to do. I just hope that they don't give it the treatment that they gave COD 4 with the cosmetics and the Infinite Warfare style menu systems and all of that. It kind of took away from the feel. Like, yes, the game is the same. Yes, it runs the same. Yes, you can do the same things. But it's just, it feels different because they monetized it more than it ever needed to be monetized. I don't know why I rolled. Probably because I forget every time that you have to hold B to crouch. Alright, got that done. So this is where this game really shines, is we're down to one objective, and we have a long time to hold this, but it's not impossible. Like, we're probably going to get overwhelmed just because you've seen the skill difference. I apparently cannot jump out of here right now. I hate that the rocket pods can lock onto me. I cannot hit this guy. Oh my god, I cannot hit this guy. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for that accuracy right there. Ooh, roll. I'm running up on him. Yeah, dead.
We're about to lose the east turbo laser. Got your back. Turbo laser destroyed. We lost the outer perimeter, but we never
Alright.
expected to hold it.
So now they get based on...
And we will do it again. Fall back.
actually, it might not be based on it. It might just be 40 reinforcement points.
Rally up the camp and a turbo laser control.
I think it might just be 40 reinforcement points that they get for their next push.
The base itself. Stand ready.
I'm gonna go to this one out here on the forest camp. Oh shit.
Losing the camp.
Alright, we've got it contested now. Hi there. Bye there. Oh! I don't know what that was that just hit me. Looked like I got arc shot by something. Oh, that's right. The U-wing gunship comes up next. We're gonna save up a little bit, go for something different.
Let's take him.
So the forest camp is done for. I think I'm one of the few people that actually ran into that objective. So we gotta hold the control station. 9 people there. Jesus, their whole team rushed that one side. Or at least half of it. We got them refurbished ATRTs running around. I really like the feel they give the rebels of, you have terrible fucking equipment. Good luck, have fun. It's not gonna be easy. And then you still pull off the Kincaid. You're just friendly shooting at us. What is that that keeps going off like that? Oh.
Turbo laser control under
Is that the Emperor? Woo! I'm lagging. Absolutely was the Emperor. Too much on screen at one time. Alright. Well, so we got dropped from that game, but might actually take a minute to look at... No, I don't want to do arcade. Might take a minute to actually look at the campaign. This is a little weird. Oh, there it is. I said I didn't have game audio for a second, so... But so now they have the main story and then the Resurrection campaign. The Resurrection campaign is the later years. But I think it'd be worth it to dive in kind of into the campaign. It's still a good storyline. It's a great way to learn the game. It's a great way to play the game. It shows you a lot of the tidbits that it has to offer, a lot of the abilities you get to practice with. I don't know if I'm going to get to keep my abilities since I restarted. I don't know if it carries over. But I played through this relatively quickly, honestly. I beat it twice, once on the hardest difficulty and once on the easiest difficulty. Because it says Explorer is easiest difficulty, so you just kind of look around. But I wanted to test what the variance was in having a single-player campaign because The last real single-player campaign that people like to remember from an EA game of this nature was probably going to be Battlefield Bad Company 2. Not saying you're terrible if you didn't enjoy Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, because those campaigns weren't as well known. Battlefield 1's concept was really well done. It was just, from a historical standpoint, I've talked about it with one of my friends, it was just done in the wrong way.
Trained. Deception, infiltration, extraction. She's special forces.
Iden Versio. Inferno Squad. Commander Versio. You must be important. Look at me. So let's talk
The sass.
facts. That's what I'm here for. You have the activation code. I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code. You know we could really use someone like you. Just help me and I'll help you. It's that easy. I'm gonna get what I want eventually. My best technicians are slicing into your droid right now. Take on my offer. All I want is the code. The Empire's time has come. And you don't have to go down with it.
You're right. The Empire's time has come. VZ 626. VZ 626.
So,
an ID-10 tactical droid.
give it a second here to do its thing.
Slicing into you is not going to be easy.
Might I suggest a less invasive procedure?
Wish I could, but we don't have the droid's access code.
Might I suggest finding the access code?
The captain's working on that in the detention center. Until then, the only way to access this droid's data is to pry the memory core out of its shell.
Analysis shows this ID-10.
Yep, electroshock rod.
The ID-10 has been remotely activated.
Alright, so now we can play a little droid.
Droid, execute the plan. Download the ship schematics from their computers, then come find me.
So every one of these little clicks fills up your little scan bar halfway. I'm going to fill up my bar all the way. Hey, I found her. Now we're going to go over to this guy. Hi, bud.
Use the ventilation
Bye, bud.
system to reach me.
So what this campaign chronicles is actually the Operation Cinder storyline of the post-Empire era, which is basically what's left of the Empire says will burn them into submission and destroys entire planetary atmospheres.
You worry too much. Do I? You know who's there somewhere.
It's interesting because you have to be actually careful up here, because if you hit something, it will rattle and they will hear you, and they'll like try to spot you.
Command wants to report on that Imperial transmission we intercepted.
Open the door.
Hey, how's that decryption coming along? Command is expecting updates before Endor if possible.
Taking longer than expected. The encryption is surprisingly complex. I'll do what I can to free things up, but no promises.
I'll pass it along.
We're just gonna skip by the whole shock them thing. Oh, shocker. Ah! I've never been spotted there before. Usually, they take longer, I guess. I somehow made it up and into here.
Outside my cell. Find another way.
Whew. I came so close to dying right there. There's no reason I should be alive. But I am. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I really should be dead right now. Good thing I let my health regen. Yeah, these little electrical fields are a pain in the ass. I forgot that one was there. Alright, and we're off. Oh look, it's a little rebel ship. I love the cinematic mode of this game. Like, just how nice it is. Like, that's beautiful to see out the window of a ship. That's really awesome. Fly up so I don't get spotted.
Contact me when it's done.
Nighty night.
If you're done, regroup with me. It's time.
This really showcases how the Empire treats their droids, because, like, ID-10 is a utility droid. He's not a part of the team. He's an item to be used. He's a means to an end, is how he's treated. Like, you can see that she cares about him, which is kind of the compassion that they put into this character to give her that redeemable quality, even though she's Empire Special Forces.
Right on time. Let's go.
I love the Inferno Squad uniform. I love the black on the red like that. Looks so sleek.
Loud and clear, Commander Versio. You're right on time.
I'm moving to the communications center.
Copy that.
Now, you can play this game first person or third person, but it won't let me go first person until I get a gun. I've always preferred third person. I don't know why, but it's even been like that in Skyrim and Fallout. I've always preferred third person to first person.
We'll figure out what to do.
Beat him with a little whip. Alright. I don't know why you don't take his gun.
Go for the shot.
Have the rebels figured out you wanted to be caught?
Never crossed their mind.
To be fair, we're operating outside protocol. We should have just blown up their ship.
Would have raised too many questions. For this to work, we need to be subtle.
I understand, Commander.
Directing Alliance ships to the Galan system. With this ruse, we will divert the Empire's attention away from Sullust. We are amassing the fleet in preparation for our attack on Endor. Join us. We need every available ship to strike a distance.
The rebels still think we don't know about Sullust. They have no idea what's waiting for them at Endor.
We need to keep it that way. If the rebels decrypt that transmission before I delete
We got our gun.
everything will fall apart.
It's like first person, third person. I'll try some first person. I don't really do it, but I don't know, because the aiming doesn't do anything for your accuracy.
It's time. We're heading to Sullust to meet with the rest of the fleet.
Just kind of makes you, I guess if you feel that your accuracy is not great at range in third person, this makes you feel like you're more accurate just because you've got a closer view. Kind of like a higher volume sniper rifle scope, a higher like power is going to make you feel more accurate at range than you would feel without it. Just because it makes the target bigger. Makes it feel like it's easier to hit, even though it's not.
Go.
I can't believe it's finally happening.
Don't get too excited.
I can't talk about it. I think it's about as stealthy as I'm going to be for a second. I could be stealthy here.
Can we check on that Imperial transmission again? We're almost out of time.
I got yelled at last time. I'm not going back in there.
Disable. Now. Agent Hask, I've reached the communications center. Deleting
It's actually worked out pretty well so far.
Be ready for extraction.
Understood.
I think they kind of want you to go stealth because then you get this little gem.
For the last time, please stop interrupting me. Imperial encryption is very complex. I'm working on cracking this message, but I can't do it if you keep interrupting, asking for updates. I need silence, okay? Thank you.
I've located the encrypted intel.
Yeah, you get that little bit.
We have new orders. Imperial fleet will move to the far side of Endor. There we will wait for the rebels to attack. Then...
Purge complete. There's nothing for the rebels to learn.
An Imperial prisoner has escaped. He is extremely dangerous. Find her.
Oop, they know.
Agent Task. It's time.
Beginning preparations.
So now, they changed the A280. The A280 in Battlefront 1 was the fully automatic. A280 in this one is 3-round burst. So now they have the A280C, which is the fully automatic. Only complaint I have is that you cannot get this one in multiplayer. You can only have this as the Rebel's starting weapon. Yeah, and then just switch out here. So, multiplayer, you get the A280C as the Rebels, and you get the A280 through your weapon challenges. I was so excited when I saw the A280, and then I got it, and I'm like, this is 3-round burst. It's not that I don't like 3-round burst weapons, I'm actually usually a fan of them, but I really like the A280, and yeah, you can't kill that droid. You can follow him in there, but you can't kill him. Yeah, there's a thing, you can do the Minecraft run in this, where you double press forward on the analog stick to sprint, instead of clicking. Gotta get them Rainbow Six level peaks. Whew! The hell was that? Oh, they shot a barrel next to me. Nothing on this floor with me, right? Still one more of you, really? So yeah, the hardest difficulty just basically ups the amount of damage that they do to you, not the amount of damage that you do to them. Yeah, that's a game mechanic that it was about to teach me. You shoot those little boxes, then it closes the doors, which becomes a thing here and, like, only here. Yeah, now they're gonna be above me. And on the floor with me. Night. Got one of them. I don't know if any more are gonna even come through that door now, but this is just dead end. This is actually a collectible. I think right there is what it is. You can get them from time to time. I don't really do much and get them, but you can. Woo! I actually cannot see my health bar because, yet again, the Twitch overlay goes right in the middle of the bottom of your screen. So I just have a little recording and viewer number indicator down there. So I can't see my health bar. I'm actually going to switch to third person just because I feel like I'm a bit better in that. Yeah, nothing back here. Never really went on a collectibles run in this game. I probably should, because you get stuff in-game for them, like you complete challenges by getting collectibles. That's right, you don't roll on this.
Scan ahead.
I really need to use this more. There we go. Scan pulse runs for a really long time. There they are. Just can't close that door. I don't think you can close this door either. No. Close that one, though. Can't stop it from opening.
Droid, slice it.
I know they come from there. I just don't remember when they come from over there. There it is. Yep, and they got heavies in this game, just like they have heavies in the... Woo. Oh, so that's the... Yeah, by the way, that's the overheat states in this. You wait for the yellow one, you can open fire at will without overheat. But you do have to wait for it, and it's a smaller hit chance, whereas the blue is an auto. I don't really get to that point, because I... oh, they're through that door over there. Because I do the X to unheat my gun, a reload, but if you do it like, oh, I fired one shot, and then you do it, which I'm not going to do right now, just guys, but if you fire that one shot and like, oh, but you have to wait the full time. Really? Is that it? Whew.
Understood, Commander. Prepare for extraction. 3, 2, 1.
That's some crazy shit. Because it is a thing that the Imperial's helmets do let them survive in space for, like, exceptionally brief amounts of time. Which is kind of horrifying to know, because that just goes to show that anytime you've blown up a ship and the Stormtroopers survived, he hasn't died right away, and then he's suffocated in space.
Commander on deck.
At ease.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
0 casualties. Looks like you're still second in command.
Oh, I'm patient. I can wait.
Agent Miko, those jump calculations were perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope the landing wasn't too rough.
Been through worse. Remember the Job S incursion?
Still haunts my dreams.
Contact the Admiral.
Yes, Commander. And the message?
The fleet's location is still safe. Today, the rebellion dies.
I always felt like Agent Miko just acted like so much of a background character, and he's really not, because he's like one of the main 3 of Inferno Squad. But just the way they portrayed him, he acts like such a small character in the back. If I do a full playthrough of this, which I might, I don't know. It's not that long, so depending on how far I get now, I could probably make it all the way there. There's the infamous scene. Looks super good in video game animation. They did such a good job of it.
Shit. Get me Inferno Squad, now.
Commander Versio, report.
We have eyes on a rebel recovery team, Admiral, but we're too late to capture the saboteurs.
What's the status of the Death Star's shield generator?
Worse than expected. There's no way to repair or reactivate.
Then our battle station is vulnerable. Eliminate the rebels and return to the Corvus. The Emperor's plan must not fail.
Yes, sir. Agent Hask with me. Agent Miko, cover us from here.
It just looks so good. Graphically, it looks amazing. I love it.
Tell General Solo this might take a while.
Nope. We're not gonna tell anybody anything. This is a little thing similar to, I think Battlefield 3 had this. Battlefield 4 had it as well. The cards and things, or not the cards, but the weapons and the crates. So it does reset everything. So I did used to have all, which if you don't reset and you just do mission select, you get to keep. But I reset them. So that way I don't get to go in as a badass. Which is okay with me. Killstreak Vanguard, so the Killstreak Vanguard is a left and right bumper ability. It's not just a one ability like it is in this. Which I almost don't know if I want to replace the pulse cannon, because her pulse cannon can fire as long as you want. I might keep the pulse cannon from it. It's really useful, and I really like it. Where the kill streak Vanguard is a shotgun, and just the more kills you get with it, the longer you get to use it. But I've still always been more of a long range person. I mean, I don't know that you can do this stealth. I've never done it stealthed. Looks like they upped the recoil on this. Yeah, so you can just keep firing it. I'm also a big fan of the E11. I love its accuracy and power. There's still somebody behind here? Yep. Nighty night.
It's over. Bunker is secure.
I think we're technically fighting these guys, though. Oh, hey, Cortana. No. I don't know why Cortana turns on every once in a while. It's really rare. The audio lines in this are actually really nice, too. Because it's like that, they go from, we've got this, to we're fucked. Alright, we can handle this. Fire does deal damage, so you do have to be careful. Yeah, so like this is really powerful. Ow. Yeah, stepped on fire.
That's all of them.
All right.
Regroup and prepare to move out.
Regrouping.
The moment comes.
Clear.
Okay. Those can't be all of them. Those rebel commanders must have already moved on.
We should too.
We're near platform 4.
Is there a shuttle there?
No, TIE fighters only.
Even better.
We should move carefully. We don't know how many rebels are out here.
No, we'll deal with them the same as the rest. Today we wipe out that scum once and for all.
Look alive, agents. We
Rip.
can grieve later. Right now, we need to move.
On you, Commander.
We need to reach Platform 4 and secure those TIE fighters. That's our only way back to the Corvus. Agent Miko.
Alright, let's go.
Out ahead.
Yes, Commander.
See, like, Miko just gets sent off a lot.
I need to speak with the Admiral.
Yes, Commander. Patching you through now.
Admiral, Inferno Squad is evacuating Endor. What's the situation?
Vice Admiral Sloan has ordered a retreat. We're pulling out of the system. Make it to your ship, Commander. Survive. I will send you the rendezvous coordinates.
Yes, sir. We'll contact you when we reach the Corvus.
I don't understand how this happened. The trap was perfect.
Someone made a mistake. High Command overlooked something crucial again.
No, there had to be more to it. The rebels were outnumbered and outgunned.
It's simple. The Emperor underestimated the strength of our enemy, and we paid the price.
Heads up, Commander. Rebel patrol headed your way.
Thank you, Agent Miko. We'll take care of them.
Now, I kind of wish I wasn't sprinting because you missed out on a little line there
Visual on the patrol.
We're taking this moon back.
where
Rein it in, Agent. You don't fire
If it
until
were
I
that
do.
easy, the Empire would have fallen over Yavin 4. Even if it were, this moon's still crawling with Imperials. We're not out of
There's a
this.
line where Hask goes, "Permission to speak freely," and Iden says yes. And he says that sounded like borderline treason with her line about the made a mistake and we paid the price.
Patrol neutralized.
It's what they deserve. Commander, I put eyes on a rebel ambush. We lost a shuttle and our men are overrun.
Keep scouting, Agent. We'll see what we can do.
This is the infamous line from the trailer. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Just blew up the tree.
We have to help our troopers. Go. Stand your ground and return fire.
Inferno, squad!
The Empire is evacuating Endor. Push back these rebels.
Understood, Commander. We're with you.
We're with you, and we'll do a little bit of work.
Heavy weapons on that rebel.
Wish I could roll. They're really just trying to flush me out of this little open spot. I'm not even that well hidden here. So yeah, those heavy weapons rebels will actually take 2 headshots to drop, because you get the yellow critical marker and then you get the red kill marker, but you'll get no red marker on your first headshot. It's kind of annoying because like headshots are universal killers, but here's the line.
We weren't expecting special forces. That's the point, Sergeant.
There it is.
All the same, we're in your debt, Commander.
So this is where you get the basically what were your power-ups you get in this as secondary abilities.
I'm hearing reports of enemy transports landing across Endor. They're deploying troops all over this moon.
We won't be here much longer.
Yeah, so this actually brings in the U-Wings that weren't actually much of a thing until you really see them until the Battle of Scarif. Yeah, they do have officers in this as well that do boost their allies and place turrets, which are really annoying.
Be ready, Agent.
But I don't really think you see them until the Battle of Scarif in Rogue One. But they become a much bigger part of this game in this, which is nice, honestly, to see something new and different. It's just difficult to be in a fan base like this because you have people that are gung-ho, nothing but the originals. If it's not in the original 6, it's not canon, it doesn't count. Who don't like the Disney movies, who don't like all these other things that are honestly really great things that have been added to the canon to give this universe more life in its late age, because it's been out for a long time. I mean, 40 plus years now. This is actually year 41. But so much life and keeps it alive and keeps it moving. Especially if they want to continue to make good games, they need a place for good content. Everyone's gonna say, bring back the EU, bring back this, bring back that, use this from the expanded universe, but like, we still have that, it's just not canon. I'm not gonna take the DLT-20A, I don't like that sniper rifle.
Looks like you're ready for it.
Alright, so now we have the shield. Shield's really helpful. I'm gonna actually equip that over Scan Pulse. But there's so much out there that I guess I didn't look at something. Oh, the flashbang. That everyone just wants that they aren't getting, and nothing will ever be enough.
Yes, Commander. We're with you.
Like, you can please everyone some of the time, but you can't please everyone all the time. Alright, I will take an E280C. Why not? And there's the officer. This is where we get to meet the ATST as an enemy. Ow.
Rebel Star Walker! Get down! Commander, the rebels have hijacked an ATST.
That armor's too strong for a blaster.
There's a lot of little quotes that got worked into this. I just totally fudged that, but it's okay because the pulse rifle deals decent damage. And it fires super quick. It's kind of a cheesed fight right now because he's not looking at me. I feel kind of bad for it. Alright, yeah. That was a little bit of a bad fight. We're gonna use that on them. I mean, they won without superior firepower. Maybe that was the point. You know, the whole underestimated line. Hask has a bad memory. It's okay. Come on. There we go. I know there's still one of them up there, but... There's the officer. What are you still fighting? Another officer.
Rebels neutralized.
Alright, that was it.
The platform is ours. Get to the lift. Meet for those.
Copy.
I think I use this one? Oh no, I use this one. Is this rocket launcher? Yeah, I already have that. I don't know why only one person fits in this lift.
Commander, contact on the platform. Enemy forces are sabotaging our ships and preventing an escape.
Take them down.
Hell they are.
And secure the TIE fighters for our escape.
Let's go.
Suppress and extract. I'm looking forward to it.
So Miko is very much the rogue of the team, where Aiden's like the leader, and Hask is very much the runs in, like kill anything that moves, deserves to be killed.
Take the first tie. Get the corpus ready for.
I think it's also kind of insinuated that he's one of the best pilots, one of the better pilots out of the three of the team. And it's also because Aiden is the leader, you'll see her say is first in, last out. Break for new cover here. Shoulder switching is still in this, I just prefer right. Figure I should note that. It's useful sometimes for like trying to shoot this direction here around that kind of cover.
Agent Miko, that's your TIE fighter.
I'll cover you until you escape.
No, leave now.
She's like, he's clear. Heavy walks out behind him, shooting him in the back. Okay, you are in the way and a problem.
Taking off, Commander.
I'm right behind you.
Ooh. Damn heavy. That's a flashbang, one of those. Or both of them. Cover to cover is really important on the harder difficulty here, just because you want to make sure that you're covered from at least one angle everywhere you go. And you're a lot harder to hit while moving, obviously. These guys don't have the superior AI accuracy you expect from a harder difficulty. Better accuracy than me. Damn. Alright. Now here comes what has always been one of my favorite parts of the Star Wars games and all the franchises is fighter pilot. I say that because it's just one of my favorite things to do, even though in some games it's not great. This one's really satisfying. Such good work with the fighter piloting in this game.
The Admiral created Inferno so something like this wouldn't happen again.
I know. Hard to believe this is all that's left.
Oh shit. Wasn't looking around.
Of the rebellion. It's the reason we've been fighting so long.
You tried to make them afraid?
Someone told me once that rebellions are built on hate. Never stop. Change. Just like it did when they started. We adapt.
The rubble out here is insane to see. You'd have to be careful flying through this, because if you nick anything, you will explode.
We have a problem.
What does it have?
The Corvus was down. Death Star engines are down, but the making repairs.
Get the rendezvous coordinates from the Admiral.
Commander, I think we have new ship signals outside the refield.
Any new?
Not treaties or...
What about the Admiral's Star Destroyer?
The Eviscerator is positioned near the Corvus. It appears to be fully functional.
At least Hask isn't alone on the Corvus. We might actually make it out.
It's really crazy seeing the Mon Calamaris out there, and we're like literally hiding in the debris field.
Agent Hask, we're approaching
There's
the
Corvus.
What's the status
Corvus
of the
is
engine?
an awesome style of ship. I love the ship's concept.
60%. I'm diverting shield power to reignite the engine systems. Commander, fighters inbound.
Bombers 2, defend the Corvus. It has no shield power.
Yeah, so it's also very difficult to do fighter combat, because the enemy ships do have AI accuracy, just because they do technically have targeting systems. Just normally they pretend they don't exist, and then in here they do. For my abilities, that's the wrong one. There it is. So got a laser barrage, heat sink, and the afterburner. Oh, I forgot about the afterburner. One second here. Corvus' health bar at the top there.
That'll show him.
Agent Hask, status report.
We have the
Alright, gotta drop some more fighters. So now they got the little red arrows for your HUD, like, oh, here are the enemies.
Time. Agent Miko, let's take out these bombers.
And then they add a white arrow over the red to tell you, oh, this is the one you hit.
That'll do it.
Woo!
Not bad.
I've always loved the sound of a TIE fighter, I don't know why.
He's done for. Those bombers are tearing the Corvus apart. Fighter down. Engines are almost ready, Commander.
Picking up more bombers on my scanner.
One down.
So that's the left-right bumper ability. It's super powerful and deals a lot of damage if you don't miss half the shots like I did. Ooh, don't crash. Got the bomber. Looks like it launched a single bomb.
Perfect timing. Agent Miko, get to the Corvus. I'm right behind you.
Commander Versio, order your ship to retreat, then join me on the Eviscerator.
Sir?
Classified orders, Commander. I will brief you in person.
Yes, Admiral.
I don't know where the Eviscerator is. Oh, is that it?
We'll rendezvous with you later.
I don't know, but you can see the space battle going on. It's really nice. There's the destroyed Star Destroyer up there. Mon Calamari here.
You wish to see me, sir?
Approach.
I love these droids. You're gonna see me in a second. Unless you already know.
The Emperor is dead.
So what happens now?
We retaliate, Commander. The Empire will assault the very foundation of the rebels' pathetic belief in themselves. Tell me, Aiden, what is the source of their belief?
Hope.
Correct. This messenger's presence is a great honor, one I choose to share with my daughter.
Admiral Versio, Operation Cinder is to begin at once. Resistance, rebellion, defiance. These are concepts that cannot be allowed to persist. You are but one of many tools by which these ideas shall be burned away. Heed my messenger. He shall relay you to your target.
Can't remember the title of those droids, what their designations are, but I really like them.
And the first step in securing our future. Inferno is crucial to its success.
What's our target?
You are not verified.
That information can wait. For now. Here are our next assignments. They are unusual.
Sentinel droids.
But these are unusual times.
They were his contingency droids.
Go, Commander. Do what you do best.
In preparation for Operation Cinder, we've been ordered to the Fondor shipyards. Agent Hask, you and I will retrieve experimental satellite destroyer off Wraith. Agent Miko, you have the Corvus.
Yeah, we're about to have some heavy-ass ship-to-ship combat, and I'm gonna love it. Space combat's fucking incredible.
Moff Wraith has informed the Admiral that Operation Cinder could proceed as planned.
Attention, attention. Rebel ships have entered Fondor space.
I don't know if you get a different type of TIE fighter, because there's multiple different types. There's like the elite TIE fighter.
What's the plan, Commander?
Keep this Star Destroyer safe. The rebels can't learn about Operation Cinder.
This is the rebels getting cocky.
Move to intercept.
Okay, it's the same one I just had.
On your position.
Oh wait, no it isn't, because that proton torpedoes.
Agent Miko, engage those rebel ships.
Yes, Commander. Corvus is on the move.
Stay on it.
Alright, we got the first one down.
Blockade runner destroyed.
Commander Versio, this is Moff Wraith. Rebel iron cannons have disabled the Dauntless. Commander, I see numerous rebel transports headed for the Dauntless. Transports? They plan to hijack my ship. Annihilate them before they reach me. Do you understand?
Well, I'm not trying to get shot down, but
Fighters,
yes.
form up on those rebel transports. Stop them from boarding the Dauntless and I'll take them down.
Alright, let's go. Afterburners. There's the Corvus flying around. Oh, it's these are just U-wings.
Transport.
He's taking evasive action. Destroy it before it has a chance to board.
I guess that you just outright fail if they board, but I've never let them board, so I don't know.
Let's take out those rebel ion cannons.
Yes, Commander. Then we shall decimate the rebels.
Due respect, sir. Once your systems are online, you should flee the system with the satellites.
Like a coward? Absolutely not. Agent Hask.
That is the Imperial's downfall. Whew. Some hefty hits there. I'd rather not take.
Commander, I picked up a tail. Enemy fighter, .17.
On my way, Agent. Give me a clear shot.
I'll lead him inside the station. Commander Versio, he's still on me.
I'm well aware he's masked. Woo.
They're done.
Got him. God, I still love this.
Thanks for the assist, Commander.
Time to take out those rebel ion cannons.
You are clear, Commander. Get to that hangar.
I'm boarding the enemy ship. Agent Hask, join me inside when I give the order. Until then, cover the Dauntless.
Yes, Commander.
That was a high-speed entry. Oh yes, let's light these guys up. Fire everything. Oh shit, what? That's amazing. I guess I missed that tiny little chunk down to the left.
I'm boarding the enemy ship. Agent Hask, join me inside when I give the order. Until then, cover the Dauntless.
Yes, Commander.
Wow. This is actually difficult on this difficulty. I'm kind of surprised. Rip counter at 2.
I'm boarding the enemy ship. Agent Hask, join me inside when I give the order. Until then, cover the Dauntless.
Yes, Commander.
I feel like I died a lot faster that time, and I don't know how. I don't know what I'm not shooting. Is the X-Wing on the right? Should I just sweep all the ships?
I'm boarding the enemy ship. Agent Hask, join me inside when I give the order. Until then, cover the Dauntless.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Oh, I just had to get this X-Wing on the side there. I barely got out of there alive. Yeah, so now you get the TL-50, which is like a super fast firing laser weapon. It's highly accurate, and it's got a secondary fire, which is nice. Probably gonna trade it out, but it's a massacre. Like, the sheer panic is actually really satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. This is difficult, because this thing's a pain in the ass. Okay, I think I blew it up. We're gonna slide in here, we're gonna hack this real quick.
Hask, I've reached the weapons bay.
Copy that. I'm on my way to you now.
Brawler. If an enemy with melee combat, your abilities refresh and you gain a small amount of health. Thermal detonator. Oh, nope, did not want to do that shit. Okay. Equip cards. I don't want the disruption. I'd rather have the impact grenade. Oh, I'll take a thermal detonator, why not? I don't need kill streak Vanguard, I'll take shield. Yeah, I'll take brawler, why not? I don't want the TL50. That's a sniper rifle. Those are 2 sniper rifles, heavy blaster, pistol, flash pistol, 3-round burst. Why not? Let's take the officer's primary blaster. Be a bastard to him. Whew, there's a lot of them out there. Just got flashbanged by your own guy. He's down. Oh, you died. You didn't even get flashbanged. You got blown up by your own guy. Holy shit. Get fucked, man. Alright. Might as well. This isn't a bad gun. It's actually a pretty good gun. Ow. Bitch. I don't know if you died or not. I didn't look for the yellow marker. You did die. What else is left in here? Gotta be at least one. Hask isn't here yet. Let's there you are. Really? Maybe Hask doesn't show up until I do this.
Overload the cooling cells. That'll shut down the cannons.
Ah, now we can.
Once that cooling cell is exposed, I'm going.
Shit. I got caught out in the open. Oh, that's right. It gives you the opportunity to change up your stuff every time. I'll run the Blurg. Blurg's burst pistol. Something different. Put this down first now.
Droid, overload the cooling cells. That'll shut down the cannons.
Commander, I'm here.
Keep me covered. Once that cooling cell is exposed, I'm going to destroy it. That'll shut down these cannons for good.
Understood. Enemy troopers!
Blaster turret's doing good work. Jesus, terrible fucking shot right now. Whew, back up. See, the other interesting thing is, like, so my left-right bumper ability is an ID-10 ability. So, like, I didn't have my shield until now when he just came back to my backpack again. So, like, now I can shield.
Cooling cell, Commander. Are you alright?
Never better.
Second cell is all yours, Commander.
Slice it, droid.
Gonna switch it up real quick. I also did that because it refreshes cooldowns. You're right there.
Droid, slice that.
Yeah, this is the 3-round burst. A little bit different. Still works well enough though. Gets kills. And it shoots Hask in the back pretty well. Woo. You wanna not? Ow. Do you still wanna just not?
Two down. I have an idea for the last one.
Oh, you survived. Plant an explosive.
Cooling cell is ready, Commander.
Good. I'm planting an explosive.
What happens when that bomb goes off?
That shoots out.
Exactly as planned.
Oh, yeah, sure. Is this part of the plan?
Shit.
Drive the shield!
Come on, Joy!
Be a hefty hit. See your back slammed into a shield being pulled out into space.
Inferno squad! The Dauntless has regained power, but the docking clamps have locked us in place.
How can we help, sir?
Destroy the control
This ship is sparking like a motherfucker because it was almost dead.
Protect the satellites, not attack an Imperial station.
Do not question my authority, Commander Versio. Attack the station, protect the satellites. Those are your new orders.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Agent Hask, prepare for an attack run on the Fondor Station control tower. We can also disengage the clamps if we destroy the docking arm. Those are our power sources.
I'll blow that up. I just want to blow this up for fun, because these things are annoying as hell. Come on. Come on. You can die now. Just broadside your fucking turrets then. Got it. That's the back of the Star Destroyer.
Good. The rebels must not learn about our intentions with Operation Cinder.
What are our intentions, sir?
Now, more than ever, power is the only path to peace. Admiral Versio will cleanse the galaxy, Commander, to remind them who is truly in control.
You know, if we could disable their cruiser, we could learn quite a bit from our enemy.
The rebels have nothing to teach us. If we adopt their weakness, we fail. Quite right, Agent Hask. Order cannot exist until we bring the galaxy to submission. Commander, fighters inbound. Destroy those ships!
Come on, dude. You gotta shoot me in the back.
Nice shooting, Commander.
Yeah, nice shooting from the fucking guy who doesn't want to listen to his commander. Whoop. Where the hell are you? You just... Oh, it's just still there.
Where will we deploy these satellites, sir?
Stop wasting time on questions, Commander. Release my ship.
Ow. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for another pass. shit. Oh yeah, and the orange arrow is like the person shooting at you.
Navigating to attack position.
About to get broadsided.
Marvelous work today, Commander. Your father will be proud.
Hope so. Hope that he doesn't die in some horrific fight somewhere.
The satellites for Operation Cinder have been delivered to Admiral Versio. Our next mission is equally important. Infer clearance to access one of the Emperor's classified observatories buried on the planet Pilio. It contains dangerous artifacts our enemies could use against the galaxy. The observatory is protected by a mantle defense system. Agent Miko, we need your technical expertise to disable it. Take what you need for an expedition, locate and destroy the observatory.
Oh, that's right. This is one of the special ones.
If the Empire's here, what I sensed was true, there must be something special about this place. You stay here, R2. The scanners probably spotted us.
See, you have some special missions in this game where you like go and you play as heroes, try something new, and hi. Come on, just fire. There you go. Fire again. Come on. Failed. Missed. It's too soon. Like a true Jedi. Who needs to swing a lightsaber when they already shoot at me?
Looks like the
Alright,
Empire
got all
is
my
searching
stamina.
for something
Go back
too.
down. There we go. Whew. Come on, bud. There you go. Shot yourself. Come on. Just die. There you go. Use everyone else to kill you. Whew. Alright, got that. Whew. Alright. Nice try. Can't double jump, that's right. I don't know if I jump higher after full day. Yeah, okay, it's like a force jump lift. You could just not. Alright, friends, where'd you go? There you are. I said there's a officer over here, so. Rush in and kill him first. Die? What's left? Where'd you go? There you are. 99.
This isn't what I wanted.
Luke was very much a non-aggressive Jedi following Episode 6.
Something unnatural.
Like, we hear about him going missing by the time Episode 7 comes around.
Perhaps it was something more.
And this kind of sheds light on him, because he was not an aggressive person. After the fall of the Empire and the death of his father,
Looks like I'm not the only
he kind
one
of
who wishes
just
the
moved
Empire wasn't
along.
here.
I thought I might be able to break that. And then his enlightenment, he felt like, was going to be his path to starting his own new Jedi Order, which is, as you now know if you've seen the movies, the fall of Kylo Ren to the dark side. Yeah, I gotta, like, get out of here. One more around here, right? One more? There you are. Destroy all this good stuff. And it's Mr. Del Mico.
Can anyone hear me? Who are you?
I heard you call out. Sounded like you needed help.
Yeah, I do. You think you can get me out of this?
Hold still.
I know who you are. Why'd you help me?
Because you asked.
Fucking revelation-ass bullshit in this game, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is where they kind of build the compassion for the storyline to help give the characters a little bit more longevity in this game. Because you don't want to play as the bad guys all game. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of people who would like to play as bad guys all game. But that's not the modern storyline that they want to shoot for anymore. And this is kind of the inverse of Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic. And that when you go from good guys to bad guys, that's when you go from bad guys to good guys kind of thing.
They terrified me as a boy on Coruscant, but you...
Come on. We need to work together if we're gonna get out of here.
Wow, it is already 1:41.
So am I. It seems the Force has brought us together.
What a stroke of luck.
There's always more to it than luck.
The Force. Is that what got you past my men, or was it the lightsaber?
I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. So why am I still alive?
They didn't give me a choice. You did.
More bugs!
Fucking bugs. I hate these bugs so much. They're gonna make this mission so annoying. Especially because you have lightsaber stamina.
They're angry.
So you can only attack so much
Their home.
before you, like, don't attack
Amber.
again.
It's like concrete.
It hardens almost on contact.
It shatters on contact, too. It's here.
We're getting close to the Emperor's observatory.
So that's why you're here.
Don't worry. I'm here to destroy it. Hold on. The observatory is protected. If I don't
Oh,
stop
yeah,
the
that's right.
defense system, the entire cavern will explode and take us with it.
How's that?
Better.
Except
The defense
bugs.
system activated. The clock is officially ticking.
Your defense system is upsetting the wildlife.
I think we're waking up the bugs.
Yeah, you think?
I'll hold them off. Keep working.
This almost makes me want to go back and play through the Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Because those were really good games. They had great storylines. And they're very RPG-esque, which is my favorite kind of game to play. These guys are doing some real damage. Jesus. I wish I could see my health bar. I know I have like 2 full bars because I'm a hero, but still. Yeah, Del, you shoot your gun. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me right now. Goodbye. Yep, just gotta kill all the fucking bugs first. If I can attack that general direction. Solid combo, but...
Over here. Thanks. I'm on it.
Fendel, Part 2.
We've got 4 minutes before the system explodes.
Just do your damn job, Del.
I'd say we're both lucky.
Lightsaber combat's always been satisfying in the games that they've had. Because even in like the KOTOR games that BioWare did, the lightsaber combat is so... Since it's a turn-based, they allowed it to be reflective combat, where when you attack somebody, it had an animation where they would defend and then they would get hit, or they would successfully defend or dodge. Just makes it really satisfying to see and more immersive to play in.
We've got 3 minutes before the system explodes.
Well then, do your damn job, Del. Nope, not dealing. Mostly. Fucking bugs everywhere. There we go. Bugs are all dead. Except for the ones that, you know, Del's fighting.
Whatever's inside these doors, those bugs don't like it. There's nothing on this thing. How am I supposed to open it?
With a key.
Why would the Emperor have a vault that can only be opened using the Force?
Why do you think?
You're telling me the man who destroyed the Jedi Order one of them?
No. I'm telling you that as a boy on Coruscant, you were frightened of the wrong thing.
Rip. I love how this just goes to show how much he hid from his people.
The Emperor's protecting junk. This is all worthless.
Except for that.
What is that?
I'd like to keep this compass, if you don't mind.
My mission is to destroy this place. Why would I let you do that?
Because I asked. Thank you.
That compass, quote unquote, aka
Won't
the
stop
map
you
to
from
Luke
destroying us
Skywalker.
all. Wouldn't you say the Empire's done enough damage to innocent worlds?
More of his Sentinel droids.
I'm glad we were brought together, Del.
So what happens now? We both walk off in separate directions and pretend like this never happened.
I don't... There's still conflict in you.
Of course there's conflict in me. I'm not blind. I know what the Empire is capable of, but what else is there?
A choice?
The rebellion?
No. The choice to be better. May the Force be with you.
And this is the point where you realize that Luke left the rebellion. Like, after the Battle of Endor, he went on to do his own thing, to be better, because he didn't feel that true fighting was the way to an end.
The Admiral needs us to extract an Imperial ally on my home world of Vardos. The target is Protectorate Gleb, a local official who once mentored both Agent Hask and myself. I don't know how this connects to Operation Cinder, but I have to trust the Admiral. Make the jump to Vardos.
Alright.
That's the Dauntless. It's the ship we rescued on Fondor. Why is it here?
I was delivering cargo. I was carrying their satellites. Moff Wraith said they were needed for Operation Cinder. But he wouldn't tell us the target.
Neither would the Admiral. Now I know why.
The satellites are aligned, sir.
Excellent. I did not call for you, Commander Versio.
Vardos is our target?
One of them, yes.
Why? The entire planet and its people, they're loyal to the Empire.
The Emperor commands it. We'll purge this planet and others. Fear shall spread, and the galaxy will remember who is in control.
This is our home.
The Empire is our home, and we will do as the Emperor commands.
I don't take orders from dead men.
You take orders from me! Activate the satellites now. Leave for Vardos immediately. Recover Protectorate Gleb. She is your only target. That is all. That is all. Contact Agent Hask on the Corvus. Tell him I need to speak to him immediately.
Oh shit. Alright, so
We'll find Protectorate Gleb in the archive. Follow me.
it's coming up on 2 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and quit out the campaign real quick, head back to the main menu. About time for the stream to end. Just for like the last little bit here, kind of want to go over the game as a whole. I believe it is still $60. There are higher end editions. They'll have DLCs, I believe, that'll come out eventually. Not sure when. That or they were just pre-order bonuses, because I know they talked about free DLCs only in this game. That was a big hit with this game, was DLCs were going to be free. Everyone was okay with that until they got in and you see the little crystal symbol up there in the middle. You could buy crystals with actual money, and then you could buy crates. Crates had these things called star cards, which you can see in your collection when it loads my collection, that give you abilities for your characters. Upon hearing about this, people drop pre-orders day before the game comes out. There was like a 10-day period where you could play for up to 48 hours or it was a 2-week period where you could play for 10 hours or something like that through EA Access for free. Where you could go and you could experience the game before it came out. You got to play up to where we saw on Fondor Shipyards. You got to play up to that point into the campaign, and you had access to multiple multiplayer instances, as well as the arcade. So you got to kind of experience the game and how it works. And after seeing everything that the game had to offer, people still dropped pre-orders, did not say that they were going to buy the game, said it was garbage, EA's money grab, and that it was not good for the community. Upon hearing about the backlash about a month and a half or 2 into the game's lifespan, DICE pulled all microtransactions from the game, saying that they will return eventually. Since then, we have not ever gotten a roadmap very long and big for the projections that this game would have, but there's always been rumors of a total progression update. And now we've gotten that progression update, and it is going to make this game have a lot more longevity. It focuses the game so much more because now you gain skill points for classes that you have, and you can use these cards now and have all these extra things, and you get to pick the way you play. It's not random. The campaign is ultimately enjoyable. There's 3 different difficulty levels. It fits anyone who wants to play. It's an authentic Star Wars experience. They have a second campaign called Resurrection that is another 3 additional missions. They're all enjoyable. It's total not that long of a campaign content, but for a multiplayer-based game, it is a lot of content. The multiplayer modes are all enjoyable. You have your Galactic Assault, which is going to be your heavy, large-scale fighting Starfighter Assault, which is just space battles of the same concept. One ship attacks another, your objective is to totally dismantle and destroy that ship. You have your heroes and villains, your small base team deathmatches and Blast, and then you have your Strike, which is just 8 players on a team, 2 objectives, 1 team defends, 1 team attacks. It's basically like a search and destroy with unlimited respawns. The game offers so much, and even in the arcade mode, they've added new types to the custom arcade, new maps. So they added Crate, Bespin, Tatooine was there already, Yavin was there already. Or no, Yavin I believe was new actually. So they added a couple new maps. Jakku is new. Death Star 2 I think is new. Hoth I think was new. There's so many ways to customize to practice this game. They have a number of tutorial. The battle scenarios are just little things you can play. You can do co-op stuff with the custom arcade and the battle scenarios. You can go versus with your friends. The game just offers so much, and even under the career section, they have regular challenges that come out where you can get rewards. They have milestones in the campaign, finding collectibles, completing the missions, and everything grants you stuff that you can use to buy things in the game. And they have the arcade stuff, and then milestones for your troopers so that you can keep track of how many kills do I need to get this gun, how many kills do I need for that, and all the rewards you're going to get as you go. All in all, the game has come a very long way since its release, and it's very not good release. It had an exceptionally rocky release for a DICE game, because especially after everything that went so well with Battlefield 1's release, servers down 2 days in because so many people were playing and the server capacity just could not be made high enough. Like, the success they've seen is amazing, just to see how unsuccessful this was at the start. But I feel like it's really come around. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be around for a while. It's going to have a stable player base like Star Wars Battlefront 1 did. And I look forward to playing it more now that they've got this updated progression system, and I can more focus my gameplay to a specific style, to my own play style, instead of a randomly given one through crates. But, so that was the Star Wars Battlefront 2 kind of a revisit, because one of my first streams was a visitation to the game during the EA Access early period. Kind of let you see, like, oh, this is what's going on, this is this is that. And then got to showcase all the characters, all the types, all the players. So if you go watch that, you're going to see what it looked like before. I played the arcade mode. You got to see what every character looked like, how they acted, how they played. And you get to see a couple of the maps. But it was good then, and it's better now. I totally recommend it. I would give it a 4 out of 5. Absolutely. Without a doubt now. It's come so far, and I'm so happy that I bought it when I did. And even if you go buy it now, it's recommended. So, thank you all for coming out and checking out my little revisit to this game. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it. It's a good game. Like I said, you don't have to pick it up. This is not me trying to be an advertiser. This is just my opinions on the game, and it's because I love the universe, and it provides that experience that I've always looked for in a game. But I appreciate anyone coming out and getting to experience this again and seeing what they've done to it. So, we'll be back again probably Saturday, maybe with an impromptu stream here or there in the next couple of days. On the evenings, maybe even tonight, I don't know. I never know until they happen. But that ends my 12 to 2 today. I'll see y'all later.